Welcome to Talking Experience Analytics with a decent beer in the shed. And this is a Nectaron Universe from Make down in Portsmouth, Hampshire. Delicious it is too. Friction debt will kill 99% of all retail tech initiatives. Now, friction debt is essentially anything you ask a customer to do that isn't something they would normally do. We have to pay back the debt we create in friction for asking a customer to open an app, to pick up a device, to attach something to a cart, to doing anything that we wouldn't normally do shopping. Now, we have been shopping a very particular way since the dawn of time. And that particular way of shopping has only in the last few years involved us having any sort of portable, powerful device on us. That portable, powerful device is something that gives us access to the entirety, everything, all knowledge on the planet, all history, all contact we could ever make with any other human being. It's an incredible, all powerful, godlike device that we hold in our pockets. And so we have a tendency, a temptation as retailers to say, well, we have customers, we have products, we have this extraordinary device that exists that people carry with them. So surely there should be some intersection, a Venn diagram that gives us a middle point, a sweet spot, if you like, that makes that tech the thing that unlocks customers spending more money with us than somebody else. But here's the truth of it. In our enthusiasm to create these extraordinary digital electronic experiences, we forget that human beings haven't actually changed very much in, I don't know how long we've been here, a million years, whatever it is. We still want very simple things. We still remain skeptical of anything we're asked to do that isn't breathing, eating, sleeping, or the other thing. And so when you ask us to invest our friction, our time, our effort, I know I pointed at the glass. The glass is beautiful. I'll invest in that all day long. When you ask us to do that with a smartphone, with a device, even just unlocking it with our thumb, even just getting into an app, those things are debts. You have got to pay back that debt, not one for one. Status quo bias tells us that actually the cost for asking somebody to do something out of the ordinary, out of the status quo, is very, very high. It's multiples. And so if your app is offering us recipe ideas, nutritional information, nobody cares enough to pay back that friction debt. For you to give them something of value, it has to go way beyond that. It has to be extraordinary savings. It has to be a better way of buying product. It has to be an increase in convenience. That's why we'll buy groceries at home on our mobile phone. But when we're in a store, I just want to push my trolley around it. I don't want it connected. I don't want it to have screens on it. I don't want it to be heavier than it needs to be. And I don't want it scanning my entire goddamn private life just to buy bananas. But if you give me a reason to do it, if you pay that friction debt back, maybe I will. Truth is, 99% of the things you try to do digitally with a smartphone that require the customer to do anything out of the ordinary fail. The examples that don't fail are rare. So bear that in mind. Anytime you want to do anything that involves the customer building up friction, you better be sure you understand the payback and that the customer, before they've done anything, knows that that payback exists. Cheers, everybody.